Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to have a look at another pistol. These are the dual Cestra. Not really a secret or anything. I hated the single Cestra. It was okay when I first started using it, but then I experimented with it, compared it to other weapons, and it was crap. It takes too long to spool up. The fire rate isn't that quick anyway. It says it is, but it's not. The magazine's too small and it doesn't do enough damage. That's the single one. The dual Cestra, however, is, well, twice as good as the Cestra would still be bad. These things are a hell of a lot better than the single one. I mean, the damage these things do is ridiculous, and we only had to drop one forma into them because these come with a polarity already. So as you can see, 2 damage types, impact and puncture, 20 puncture, 5 impacts, total of 25, that's nothing. Magazine's 100, which is a hell of a lot more than the single one has, because I think the single one only had 60, which is weird because 2 of them should be 120. So the single one must only have 50. Nope, was right. The single one has 60. Now, once we put the mods back in, you can see the magazine is still 100. Fortunately, we didn't manage to get the ammo mods in this. The puncture is 288, impact 76. The reload's nice and quick. But the fire rate went up a lot. A hell of a lot. It was 12 before, it's now 20. The solution to these weapons to make them any use at all, fire rate. Throw the fire rate in there. All fire rate if you could, to be honest. Now, the way we actually set these up was Hornet Strike, multi-shot, and more multi-shot because it shoots so quick. I thought I'll try these out with a multi-shot, and it actually made them insanely powerful. And then obviously we added the more damage mods with the puncture damage mod. Yes, it's not max, that's because it won't fit, we're out of points. The impact damage mod, which to be honest, if we'd actually done this properly, it would be that one not fully upgraded, and that one fully upgraded. For some reason that was backwards, it's supposed to be like that. Then quick draw, because the reload on these is badly needed, they are very slow on the reload as standard. The ammo mutator for pistols, that is needed because these things burn through the ammo. A max ammo capacity mod would be nice, but you would have to sacrifice something else to fit it in here. So that in there kind of counters the lack of the maximum ammo, but not enough. I wish these things worked a lot better than they do. And then obviously you've got to have steady hands in these because the recoil on these is ridiculous. So adding the steady hands actually means you can aim at things. Otherwise, these things are completely useless because as soon as you start firing, you're aiming at the roof. Okay, so these do suffer the same problem that makes... oh, god damn it. That makes the single-handed one useless. The spool up on these, by the time you've actually spooled up the weapon, everything you're aiming at is already dead. So the fire rate is completely useless. That's why I say a fire rate mod would go really well in these. While leveling them up, just fire rate. Drop all the fire rate mods in you've got. You don't necessarily need that lethal torrent, which is all we have in this. Just the base one will do, but just for leveling it up. Because that spool up is so slow. It's ridiculously slow. But once you actually get them leveled up and you can put on lethal torrent instead of just the fire rate mod, you can live with it. Problem is, when you've aimed at things, you never really get to spool them up properly. So let's find a horde of enemies and just go to town on them. Okay, so absolutely no luck finding a corridor full of enemies. That kind of sucks. Oh, there we go. And that is the kind of oh god, how did I break a window in a sealed corridor, did I? Ah, damn. It's not like somebody got behind us on the terminal either, because there's nobody here. Hate it when it does that. But probably the best feature of these weapons with this damage type to it is if a heavy just happens to come in front of you in a corridor, you can just spool up the weapons and end them pretty quickly, because the fire rate is ridiculous on these. So we'll leave that off here for now. As I say, the fire rate on these is just ridiculous. It's just most of the time you can't actually get to that fire rate. I could go away. God. Because the clip's just not big enough. Done. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.